Good morning. I am trying to get back into the swing of things with YouTube, and I thought I'd start off with a vlog, so I'm going to bring you along for my day. Hello. Hello, precious girl. Hello, darling. Oh, look, it's a sunny day today. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. How's my girl? How's my girl? Mommy get you up. Leave the dummy there. We're going to hop up now. Ready? No. Mommy go. Oh, my baby. Good morning, my little baby. Hi. Should we go into daddy? Rise and shine.
Rise and shine. Hello?
Where's my bar?
Hello? Hello?
She's like, help me.
Hello?
Mummy, go make a bottle. I got the goods.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Gonna roll over.
What are you doing? Mum. Mum. Come on, he's hungry. Now, Daddy, can you please just give her one piece of this at a time? Oh, thanks, Mummy. There's your water.
3 hours later.
That looks so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Okay. It's okay. Come. Oh, darling. Time for your nice papa. Come up. And down the other arm, and then you get one done. Very good. Good girl. Good girl. Two curtains, red light on, sound machine on. Have a good night, nice papa. Love you. Sleep time. All right, London is asleep. Sound asleep, little cutie bum. She is so easy, like 9 times out of 10 to get to bed, which I am incredibly thankful for, because it's just, when babies don't want to go to bed, it's stressful. Thankfully, she's pretty cruisy like that. So, hi guys, how are you? I'm trying to find my hair clip and I don't know where any of my things are. I might just put this on. 1 second. I'll put this on. Okay, that will do. It has been a hot minute. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things with YouTube. Starting off with a vlog. Vlogs aren't going to be the only videos. I still want to keep doing my like beauty reviews and fashion videos. So just trying to like ease back into it all. I always like intended to just take as much time as I needed after having London to just do what I needed to do. Even before I had her, I ended up being on bed rest because I became high risk and was like about to break the cusp into preeclampsia world. So I started taking it easy before she was even born. Then she was born and I thought I would have a little bit of time off socials, and it just ended up being quite a lot longer. I'm going to do my makeup whilst I'm updating you guys, so I'll write on the screen exactly what I'm using. But yeah, so within like 1 day of me announcing that I'd given birth, I already had some weirdos, which it's the internet, we're always going to have weirdos. It's unfortunately the negative part of being online. But it rubbed me the wrong way so much that I was just like, I am not subjecting myself to this type of crazy as a first time mum especially. And like when this is meant to be a really beautiful, joyful time and like your hormones are raging, you're already super sensitive, like as if I was going to subject myself to like the insanity that some people dish out to you on the internet. So I was like, nah, not dealing with this. I've still been like posting on Instagram on stories and stuff, but just pretty limitedly until recently. And then about 3 months postpartum, I started feeling better and I was like interested in getting back into the swing of things. And then all of a sudden, like I went from feeling relatively okay after having a C-section, obviously being incredibly sleep deprived, but it just like took a turn to like a whole other level. Like it was like insane, all-consuming chronic fatigue. Like it wasn't just that I was tired, my whole body was exhausted. So what would happen is I would wake up for the day and like my whole body was heavy. So physically to sit up and swing my legs out of bed took so much energy. Like I felt heavy. It was an effort to shower. I went 3 months without moisturizing my body, and you guys know I'm a pretty big self-care type of girl. Like I'm all about that self-care life, and I didn't moisturize my body for like 3 months. I wasn't washing my face, showering, all those things because it was just too much. Then I started getting frequent headaches. I was getting like all these crazy dizzy spells, and then weight gain. I literally, within like 2-3 weeks of giving birth, I had lost all of my baby weight. I gained like 15 kilos during pregnancy and it was gone within like 2-3 weeks. And then all of a sudden I started gaining random weight again. And I was like, what is going on? So I finally took myself to my doctor and he said straight away that he thought it was my thyroid. So they ran some tests and then they ran some more tests. And at first they were just hoping it was just pregnancy thyroiditis. But since then they've found out that it's actually Hashimoto's. So what that essentially means is it's an autoimmune disease and my body is attacking my thyroid, making it go underactive, which essentially sends you into like sloth mode. And it can just make you feel terrible. And one of the biggest things is like chronic fatigue and then also weight gain. So that's been fun. The positive thing is it's really easy to treat with medication. I'm already on medication now, so I'm just taking 1 tablet a day at the moment. I've got to go have another blood test and they're just going to check my levels, and we'll keep doing blood tests until we figure out the right dose. I do have to have a ultrasound on my actual thyroid in the next, I think it's on the 9th of November or something, just because they are swollen, so they just have to make sure they're all okay. And hopefully, yeah, within like the next month or 2, I should be on the correct dose of my medication and feeling much better. I am already feeling better in saying that, like with just 50 milligrams of the thyroid medication. So yeah, that's where I've been. Obviously, like I said, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things because I really do miss making content, and now I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I feel like now's a great time because Christmas is right around the corner, and I'm sort of glad that I've like really spent a lot of time just being super focused on London. I don't feel like I could have been as focused on her whilst going through what I've been going through, as well as creating content, like I would have been lacking as a mum if I had been trying to juggle all of that. But I do feel kind of sad that I didn't like record more memories, even if it was just for myself, like just little home movies. So I really want to get back into that. And obviously create like beauty content as well. I miss makeup, guys. Like I barely wear makeup anymore, or haven't literally since giving birth. And the other day I just did like really basic makeup, and God, it just makes you feel so much better. Like, and we've also been in lockdown. I can't speak properly. We've also been in lockdown, so I haven't had really a need to do makeup, but it has felt great to just do the basics again, which has made me even more like keen to do the not so basic makeup. Like, I saw Huda's latest action on Instagram, and oh my gosh, I hope I get it in the mail. If I don't, I'll buy it myself because it looks beautiful. So I'd really like to play with that. I just feel like it's my vibe, you know, like the colors are my vibe. So yeah, that's a little update for you guys. So I just used Huda's primer and the new reformulated Faux Filter foundation. Don't sleep on the new formulation, guys. It is fragrance free and it's a little bit more forgiving. Like, it's not as mattifying anymore, and it is divine. Like, we are just about to come into summer here in Australia, and it's like the best foundation. Like, I love the finish of it, and you can use a really lightweight amount. You can use a little amount, and it just totally evens out your complexion and sits on the skin so beautifully. And like, the longer you wear it, I feel like the prettier it gets as well throughout the day. And I don't know what this lighting setup's going to be because I'm just in my bedroom, but I have like my Hollywood mirror that I'm sitting in front of, but obviously I've got like the big windows right behind me, so I just don't know how bright it's actually going to light up my face, but I guess I'll see when I edit it back. I would like to be able to sit here to do reviews, to be fair, because my bedroom's pretty far away from London's, and I just feel like I can't sit in my old like filming setup and speak to camera how I would usually, like at this volume. I feel like I have to be really quiet because it's right next to London's room. She probably wouldn't wake up because she doesn't really wake up with vacuuming or anything, but you just never know. So I'd rather not risk it because she's so great at taking her naps. I don't want to mess with that. No, sorry. So today we are just going to go have lunch with my mum, and also my little nephew Isaac is coming. Do you guys remember when he was a baby? Who's been around that long? And he used to be in some of my YouTube videos, and he's a little baby. He's not a little baby anymore. He is a 7-year-old, a big 7-year-old, and he's very cheeky. He requested that we go to this particular pub in town called the George Hotel because they do really good burgers, and he wants a burger. That's one thing about Hashimoto's. A lot of people say that too much gluten in their diet affects how they feel. So I've been trying to experiment with that because, like, girl, I'm gonna be so sad if I can't have gluten. But I have found that I don't actually think gluten terribly affects how I feel. Like, I've tested it out. Like, I did a whole week with really limited gluten, and I felt the same as like a whole week where I was eating all the gluten. So fingers and toes crossed I'm not one of those people because I love my gluten and I don't want to give it up. But in saying that, if it was like one thing that really triggered the fatigue, I would give it up because it's not worth feeling tired for. Great. Now, I still use a lot of my same favorite OG products that I've always used, that you would have seen in all my beauty videos. The first being MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Light Under My Eyes. Girl, I just love this stuff. It's just beautiful. I need to buy another one. Look how scabby it is. Maybe I should treat myself for Christmas. We don't do like Christmas presents for the adults in our family. We only do it for the kids. And now obviously I've got London. I am so excited because we are going to make it very special for my little girl. I've already got all her Christmas presents purchased, so I will definitely like show you guys in a YouTube video. And we're going to do like a 1st of December box, which I'll explain in a further video as well. We're going to do like a Christmas tree setting up video. Oh, I'm so excited. So now for the rest of my face, I'm going to use the best translucent powder you're ever going to find anywhere in the whole wide world, and that is the Nikkia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder. I do have a discount code with Nikkia Joy Cosmetics, and it is an affiliate code. Feel free to use it or don't use it, like whatever floats your boat, but this stuff is amazing. And the sponge I just used before is also a Nikkia Joy Cosmetics sponge. It's exact same as the Huda Beauty sponge, like it's literally identical. So I always use either that, the Huda Beauty one, or I use my Sigma 3D HD blender. And I'm just using Sigma brushes. I might wear Glowish by Huda, or is it by Wishful? No, it's by Huda. So Huda's been like doing product collaborations between like her skincare and also her makeup, and I'm living for it. Living! So I'm using the shade Light. I also went back on the contraceptive pill, guys, because my periods, since having a baby and not being on the pill, oh girl, they were painful. Like, I have never experienced periods like that in my entire life. I have had, before going off the pill to have London, had been on the pill for like 15 years. And girl, So I talked to my doctor about it, and he told me that I should just go back on it because I'm not planning on having another baby anytime in the near future. Like, if we go for a second, it's going to be a while away. Like, there'll be a big gap. Like at least 3 years, I would say. So he told me to go back on it just because I was struggling with the pain. Like, it was so painful. Like, every single day of the cycle, it was painful. And it was definitely heavier as well. And also postpartum body changes, guys. What's really annoyed me is initially after having London, within like 2 weeks to the first 3 months, I was feeling really good. Like, I must admit, the snapback, even though I had a C-section, was fabulous. And then I went and got Hashimoto's. And so I've put on weight. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel insecure about it. My clothes don't fit me how they used to. And it's just like a whole new thing I have to sort of deal with. The doctor said once I'm like established on the medication, the weight should come off quite easily. If it doesn't, I'm just going to have to, I guess, learn to live with the new body that I have. But I understand why women struggle, because it's just weird, because it's like you look in the mirror and it's not you. Like, it's the weirdest thing. So I got my fingers and toes crossed that I can sort it out soon, because I just don't feel amazing, I won't lie. Next up, I'm just going to use the Glowish nude blushes. This is the shade Healthy Peach. It's a really nice color, and I find that it's very buildable. So if you're someone who doesn't like a super intense blush, you could definitely get this and you just apply a light wash, but it's really buildable as well. So I personally like a quite intense blush, so I'm gonna build that sucker up. And you guys know the drill. Anastasia and Amrezy highlight. I am kind of glad I didn't buy multiple backups of this, because this hasn't even hit pan, and it's pretty much like the only highlight I use. I like Huda's new highlight quads too, but this color is just like a little bit special. I don't know what it is about it. It's just beautiful. All right, I'm gonna go off camera and just zhuzh my brows, put some mascara on, and I'll talk to you guys shortly. All right, I'm just gonna use some Frank Bod lip balm. I love this stuff. It is amazing. I'm done. And now I just gotta go make London some snacks to take to lunch with us, because she's really established on solids now. And if you were eating in front of her, she needs to be eating too, or she loses it. So I'm gonna go be a snack bitch and go get her some snacks to take with us to lunch. Okay, so this is what I'm taking for London for her snacks. So I'll do a bottle, which she'll have as soon as we get to the restaurant. Got a cup of water. This is like a little attachment that goes on to your pram. One of my friends had one, and I was like, I'm gonna get one. So we'll see how that goes. London's never used that before, but I'd rather her sit in her pram, I think, at the restaurant, just so she can recline and have her bottle. Then in her snack lunch box, she has strawberries. She has blueberries. I usually like smush blueberries, but I just halved these this time. She's got some little yogurt dots in there, which she loves. Then she has some little puffs and these cracker things. She won't eat all of it, I don't think. But I mean, you just never know with her. She would eat a whole punnet of blueberries in one sitting if you let her. So yeah, that's what we're taking for Lundy. Hey guys, so I've been to lunch and now I'm home. London's already down for her second nap. She actually fell asleep in the car on the way home because we went to lunch and we went to the shops and then I went to the car wash and the car wash was really busy. So we sort of cut into the start of her nap time, but thankfully she let me transfer her and she is out and she'll probably be asleep till like 4:30, I think. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here because I chatted a lot before, so it's quite long. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, video requests or anything like that, comment them below. And I'm so excited to be back. Like I had a lot of fun filming this today and just, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.